To just let go of the past and any limitations or any box that I've had myself in, and realize that like I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. Not to let anybody put me in a box or not to put myself in a box, which is really good for where I'm at right now, because I had a 1-day relapse about 8 days ago, and it really like knocked me off like mentally. I was beating myself up, kind of letting one person beat me up when my family kind of forgave me right away. And it makes me realize the people who love me in a genuine, unconditional love, and the ones who kind of have put me in a box and will only love me if I do exactly what they said. So that was a really good reading for me, just limitations and putting yourself, or, it said like if your teacher put you in a box, or certain people told you that you could only do so much growing up, you would only think you can do so much. And I've really just forgiven myself, stopped looking backwards, because if I keep looking backwards, that's what I keep tripping over. I look back, I feel so bad on what I've done, and I keep stumbling. So, that was a good reading for me. Thanks for letting me read. Thanks for letting me share.
All right. Current, how much time you got clean?
I got 8 A's.
Hey, all right. All right, I thank God for last night's rest this morning rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve. And mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How the brothers and sisters doing this morning? Everybody good?
I'm good.
That's Brother Dash. I'm Derek. Together we call the Minds of Men. Non-profit spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. It's good to have Miss Sophia back. All right. Okay. And good morning to Mrs. Sharon. 2 sisters on the front line, who really cares. That's truly rare, But we're going to talk about the relapse anthem. Anybody heard about the relapse anthem? Anybody sing the relapse anthem before? I stop. I stop. I stop. I started. I stopped. Then I started. I stopped. Then I started. You know what I'm talking about? Everything I did to keep me clean, I stopped doing. And everything that keeps me jails, institutions, and death, I continue to start doing. So we're going to do just the opposite this morning, all right? I always talk to God for instructions, even though I get instructions from the sisters, right? But also because I don't know everything. I'm not a walking encyclopedia, all right? So I got to get out my head, get off my horse, stay humble, get instructions, now deliver, right? So God, I love illustration. I love being out the box. I don't like putting limitations on how group facilitations should go. We was at Keystone. The brother played it. No, we was at Recovery Centers of America on Saturday. God had a guitar in there. That's music therapy. I said, you play? He said, yeah. I said, play something. You know what I'm saying? He played a little tune, but that was it. But that was just out of the norm, right? So stop and start. I think you might like this right here. Number 1, stop complaining and start having gratitude. Stop complaining and start having gratitude. This side right here will keep me high. This side right here will keep me jail-free, drug-free, stress-free, and sucker-free. Let's go. Stop complaining. For anybody here complaining, a guy at Keystone yesterday said that his daughter was missing for 3 days. And he got a phone call yesterday while we was in group, and they said he found his daughter was murdered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2 other people. Everybody hear that? Yeah. So it's like, just when you think your life is what?
Somebody worse off than you.
Exactly. In January of this year, last year, it was a fire in Fairmount. Anybody remember the fire in Fairmount? Burned and killed a lot of people, a lot of kids. And I do home health care. And one of the employees was working with me. And my boss said, listen, you crying over a damn cell phone. But sis lost her niece and nephews in that fire. It sobered me right up. And I thank God for the broken phone that I had. Everybody understand that? Stop complaining and stay grateful. Who complain? I saw a hand in the back. Come on.
No, complaining and the gratitude shit. Like, I've been trying to explain that to my stepdaughter. So, like, she keep bitching about little stuff like, yeah, I want this, I want this. Like, oh, we don't have to fucking spend money every time we go out somewhere. Like, yo, you got the fucking latest iPhone 14. Like, kids your age don't even have a fucking phone.
Right.
Like, you got all the makeup you want. Fucking kids can't afford that shit. $80 in a fucking makeup store. What? come on, man. Like, kids don't have this fucking shit you got. So I'd be like, you need to chill. I don't got the bread like that. Your mom don't got the bread like that. So, like, I'm trying to get her.
How old is she?
11.
Okay. All right, okay.
But it should be driving me nuts.
About to have fun.
Lemon bag, $60.
Wow.
I'm like, come on, man.
Yes. That's another Kim Kardashian. Like my man, very good, brother. How much stuff you got clean?
I got today.
Give it to him. Complain about the food I'm eating, but I wasn't eating nothing when I was in my active addiction. Complain where I'm staying, but I was staying nowhere healthy when I was out there using. Complain about my mindset and what's going on and blaming God and mad at God. But listen, I didn't have my mind when I was out there using. Complain about this and complain about that. But listen, gripes are different. I mean, you know, what's that thing called when you got a rebuttal? When you get a ticket and you didn't do nothing wrong. What's that called? You can fight it, right? That's different. Like potholes. And anybody drive, you know what I'm talking about. Potholes will kill your car. That's not complaining. We might be bitching about those goddamn potholes, all right? And that's a legitimate gripe right there. Potholes. You know what I'm talking about? And all those tickets you give out, come on, fix these potholes. That's what I'm talking about. Anybody living in a place, your landlord is slow to fix things in your house.
Landlord.
All right? That's different than what we're talking about. We're talking about right here, it's like this. A person is blessed, but they miss their blessings because they complain. That's what we're talking about right here. Blessed, but miss my blessings because I'm always complaining. All right? Gratitude. I don't give a damn if I got the same pair of shoes on. I'm grateful. Everybody hear that? My family marginalized me. I'm still grateful. I got 2 pennies to rub together to make noise. That's it, goddammit. But listen, I'm grateful. Everybody hear that? Yeah, that's real. I take me out on dates today. I take me to the movies today. I sit down and talk to the invisible person in front of me. Listen, gotta be what? Grateful for the small things, because the small things is always the big things. Crumbs produce slices. More crumbs, more slices. More crumbs, more slices. More crumbs, half a loaf. More crumbs, full loaf.
And you make a sandwich.
I can never respect the full loaf of recovery if I'm always disrespecting the crumbs of struggle. Complaining. Miss my gratitude. Get the attitude. Then I get the case of the what? And what comes after that? Without a doubt. Very good, Karen. Number 2, stop listening and hanging with negative people. Stop listening and hanging with negative people. Why? Why is that dangerous? If we're trying to recover, but we're listening and hanging around negative people, and I'm trying to stay clean. What'd you say?
The temptation that it rubs off on you. Yeah. You're not gonna be an ex crackhead hitting the pipe next to you. You're gonna be, oh, that's cool, yeah. You're not. It's just like, if you could do that, you would never been an addict.
Right.
Like, dang, yeah, what you got from 11th Street? Let me see. It's over.
Right.
And sometimes it's not even let me see you. You're going to front on him, y'all got to go, and you're going to go to 11th Street. Right? You know what I mean?
Okay. What's your name again?
Lou.
Lou. All right, from the Bronx. My man. Yeah. How much time you got clean, Lou?
39 or 40 days.
Hey, all right, Lou. God bless. Now, come on, brother. You said something. I got you next. Come on.
Yeah, it just
What's your name?
It just rubs off on you. You sit around and you kind of procrastinate. Even if you're gonna leave and not do it, you're just thinking. Think too long, and you're just in that trap.
What's your name, brother?
Adam.
Adam. Okay, that's good. Everybody heard what he said? Been around too long, been caught up in the trap, in the web again. Very good. You been there before? Negative people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So can you decipher who's negative, who's positive?
Oh, absolutely. Now I can. Yeah. I mean, it took years for me to decipher. Because in my mind I was like, I just wanted to be in that. I didn't, but I did.
How about strip clubs? What you order? A club soda?
I know where you get 2 free drinks first.
Hey, give me a salsa Wilson.
You got clean water.
Adam, how much time you got clean, soldier?
Just for today.
Hey, all right, God bless. Come on, Queen, how you doing? What's your name? Yes.
I'm good. How are you?
How you doing?
All right.
What's your name again?
Kitty.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hanging and listening to negative people. Why is that dangerous for my recovery?
This is misery loves company, and they just want to bring me back down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nobody likes. Unfortunately, when you're in the drug system, nobody really likes to see you get clean and have positive life. You know what I mean? They feel very resentful and start trying to bring you back in.
Okay.
You gotta stay positive, stay focused, pray. You know, and go around the right people. Be positive, you know, meeting, like here, and trying to get everything I can out of it. And learning. I'm still learning and I'm listening. And so yeah, staying around the wrong people. I moved out of the whole state, so like I don't have any more friends from like to worry about that with that. So I try and stay to myself, do my meetings, stay focused on my healing and my process without anything, and get on the right path.
Very good. How much time you got clean?
April 15th.
Hey, all right. God bless. This right here remind me of Pookie from New Jack City. When he was clean for 4 months and started listening to the wrong people. It was Ice-T was his sponsor because Ice-T cared. Ice-T was here. Ice-T was there. Don't send him back. I don't think he's ready. But the feds didn't give a damn. Send him back in there to help us get Nino Brown. And he went back in there. He took survey. He came out. They gave him a job. He was bagging up coke, stared at the coke, put the crack pill in his lips, crying in front of the crack pipe that night. Next night, he smoked crack. Next day, come to work doing jumping jacks. Then they found out he was wired. Take him out back and what? Kill him. Started good, but never finish. Negative forces can pull us back in if we're not what? Careful. Because especially when you should use with people, when you think you better than, how about you being married and you got single friends? Do that work? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The conversations is different. Married men hanging with single men. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, why you gotta go home? Who wear the pants? Or why you single? Why you don't have nobody? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yes, you gotta watch who you hang with. It's very important because eagles don't hang with chickens. Eagles do not hang with chickens. And a lot of haters live right here. When they see us doing well right here. Stop complaining. Stop listening and hanging with negative people. And start listening and hanging with what? Positive people. Is that important? Yes, men and yes, women are dangerous. Because they will yes us back to what? Very good. I need somebody to say, no, that's dumb. No, that's stupid. Did you call your sponsor? Did you pray first? Get out your emotional bag and get into what? The truth bag. Stop being a king baby and grow up. Stop making excuses. Stop running. You have responsibilities. I need that type of cipher in my life. Because people who don't give a damn about us tell us what we want to hear. People who love us tell us what we need to hear. Oh, stop lying. What are liars at in here? Decepticons. How you doing? You be lying, brother?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
I've been the truth a little bit so I don't get feelings hurt, but...
You've been the truth, okay. All right, my man. Who stretched truth until it becomes fiction? Who stretched truth until it becomes what? Fiction, exaggeration. I was in a shootout last night.
With 9 people.
No, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I come from the local bodega with bread and what? And milk. And then they started shooting. And I exaggerated, said I was a part of the shootout. Lying my ass off. Exaggeration. Just to look the part, to look cool. How many dudes in here front for women? Used to. Nobody?
You know everybody did.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Who had a dude who was jealous of you, right? Because the girl liked you. Then he tried to play you out. I've been there before. How many guys here knew about Duke kits?
What?
Duke kits.
Yeah.
You know, you Spanish. You probably wouldn't know about that, right? Y'all hey, already. But for the brothers, right? We used to get a kit. It's a chemical kit, process kit called Duke. Remember Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice? Yeah. And I used to put that in my hair and perm my hair. Hey, yo, my hair was burnt. It was brown, right? True story, right? And guess what? And after I washed it, and you know, and it was curly. And dudes were like, yo, that ain't all dark hair. Look at the size. This is Africa right here. Playing me out. You know what I'm talking about? Because I thought I had curly hair. Then I was going to get contacts. Lying. You hear what I'm talking about? Because I didn't like me wearing the mask. Anybody wear a mask in here? The mask had to go. I was never 100% me. I was always somebody else. Always somebody else. Always lying. I ain't high. I ain't steal your pack.
You a liar.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you. I'm only gonna do one. Lying. Lying. All right, lying. All right, okay. Who got weed outside of the ashtray in your car? It's okay. I'm glad when this goddamn class over. All right, okay. I drop. And then, come on. Who working on being honest? Start being honest. Stop lying. Just start being honest. Why is that important? To be honest.
Keeps you clean. Whoa.
Who said that?
I mean, keeps you clean.
Keeps you clean. Very good. Who else? Stop being honest. Why is that important? To be honest. Anybody?
You don't have to cover up that lie.
So what you say?
You don't have to cover up that lie.
Very good. What's your name?
Candace.
How much time you got clean?
Today.
Hey, all right, Candace. Who lied because you don't want to be vulnerable? Because what man, it's like this. When you talk to brothers, some brothers said they never lost a fight. You ever had brothers like that? They all they fights, they won all of them.
Oh, knockout.
They won all of them. They shot people. They never got beat up. None of that. Just straight up lie. And that's how it is with recovery. For those who are prideful, for those who are arrogant, for those who are self-righteous, for those who are narcissists, for those who got king baby syndrome, for those who live in denial, for those who bite the hand that feeds them, for those who tell help how to help them, those individuals will lie to save face, to save reputation, to save their identity. Who want to look what? Insufficient in front of other people. Lying will definitely get me high again. Be honest, to be truthful, that I'm not ready to get a job. I'm not ready to work. I can't handle money. I'm not ready for a relationship. Honest. You know what I'm talking about? I need to go to a meeting. I need Dash to go with me. I'm still in the baby steps in this process called recovery. I jumped out there too fast because I got fat, I had money, and I relapsed. Because I was never ready. Because I was never honest. Who can't handle money? That's big. Money is never the problem. I got money here? Yeah. Dead presidents. I love illustrations. Aquarius again. You know, listen. Illustrations. This was never my problem. This, damn, is the problem. And the heart is the problem. So if the mind doesn't change and the heart doesn't get circumcised to change, I will always do the wrong thing with this change. And the mask will come on. I'm around other individuals. I can what? I can handle money. But when I'm by myself, it's me in the bottle. When I'm by myself, it's me in perks. When I'm by myself, it's me in crack cocaine. When I'm by myself, it's me in dope. And after a while, after I hit, now I don't give a damn if you see me. Because now it's desperation time. Now I need it. Now I need it. Because I woke that monkey up. Now he's a gorilla. King Kong on my ass. Let's keep moving. How about this right here? Stop holding resentments. Who mad at the grave? People are dead, gone. We still mad. Anybody? Who's still holding grudges and resentments? How's that stopping us from really ascending to the next destination that God has for us? Like I always talk about Aaliyah. How Aaliyah died on that plane that they said the pilot was a cokehead, he was a drug addict, and he had too much weight on that plane. And that's how resentment is. When it's too much weight on my plane, my life, too much weight, resentments, judgmental, all of that. Dead weight, anxiety, worryation, fear, dead weight, heavy weight. Hard for me to really get to the what next level of my life. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody holding resentments? Who's still mad at their baby mom? Who mad at their baby daddy? Who mad at that lawyer? who said they promised you no jail time, but you still went to jail. Yeah. Who mad at the will, but you was not in the will? Anybody mad? That's another reason right there. You know, it's ironic that some people want everything when what? They did nothing for the person when they was alive, but they want everything when they dead. And because they're not in the will, they get resentments like Tom Cruise in Rain Man. Holding resentments. Yo, can't grow if I'm, because I won't let go. Who's still holding on? Nobody holding on? Childhood.
I was for a while with my ex because he's a narcissist. And they took custody of my baby. He paid the courts off in Philly. Paid the judge. And so he got custody of my son. So I was holding a lot of resentment for him. And just recently I kind of surrendered it and gave it to God because I need to heal. And I can't heal unless I forgive him. And I don't forgive him for him. I forgive him for me. So I get healthier. You know what I mean? He needs help, but I can't give it to him. I need to just stay on the basics, and I'm going for visitation through courts in Delaware County. Hopefully that will help me.
Very good. Anybody hear that? Give it to what? He's the best to get what? Karma. Remember John Gotti? I like saying that, a good example. John Gotti say it and it's done. He say it and you're a memory. And when John Gotti's son was riding his bicycle, the dude on his block mistakenly hit his son riding the bike and killed him. The sins of our fathers. Karma comes back, but we don't know how it's coming. DMX said, rest in peace. You do dirt, you get dirt. You never know how it's coming back. Might not hit me, but it might hit my children. Or somebody we what? We really love. We got to take a look at that. Because when I get in my emotional bag and I put my hands in it, I can mess it up. Give it to God and keep it moving. Easy said than done. Holding resentments will definitely have me on the plantation or maybe using again. How about this right here? Forgiveness. Start forgiving. Stop holding resentments. Who start to forgive yourself? Let's start there. Drew, what's up?
I just started not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to forgive myself and things are kind of coming together.
Very good.
Like I found $20 last night when I went to go get a book at like 2:40 in the morning.
My bad, okay.
It's this little thing, you know what I'm saying? I turned that 20 into 45 real quick.
Hey.
Like the slot machine at the gas station.
All right, Drew.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
And you work it.
My bad. That's good to hear that, Drew. You look good too, brother.
Thank you. I say I'm a little fat. I'm a little overweight. I'm like 275 now. I've been 275 forever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting big again.
How much time you got clean now, Drew?
Today, what's today? The 7th? The 17th?
Yeah. No, 14th.
14th, so that's 55 days.
Hey, all right. All good, Drew. Forgive. Who's still duct taped to their guilt and shame? Guilt is what I did. Shame is how I feel. Guilt is what I did. Shame is how I feel. Who know what we did in the storm? It's not who we are. It's just something that we did. Who stole people's cars? Who stole TVs? Who been to Home Depot? Who been in Lowe's? Who stole our Macy's? How about Walgreens? Dude was in recovery for like 10 years, stole a Snicker bar and got caught with money on him. He had to wind up going to court for a damn Snicker bar. True story. True story. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. One guy said he had to work on forgiveness because his brother, because he went to jail, right? He went to jail, but before he went to jail, he let his brother move in with him and his wife. He goes to jail, his brother sleep with his wife. He come out of jail, he finds out he want to kill what? His brother. But God, karma, his brother OD'd and died. It was one guy from Jersey, but he was in West Philadelphia. I used to work at OAS house called Surge, 60th and Catherine. And he was a butcher. And cops bring guns home. Veterans do the same thing. Butchers bring their swords home. He had his sword. His wife did a porno movie. She didn't know that he seen the movie. One day when she was sleeping, he walked over to her, had the machete or the axe or the knife in his hand, and was ready to what? Slice her up. But guess what saved him and his wife? His autistic daughter. Daddy, I'm hungry. And as the blade started to what? Descend on her anatomy, he put it down and fed his daughter and divorced her, rightfully so. Forgiveness. Easy said than what? Done. I stole from my mother, took everything, everything that was a nail down I took. But my mother know that wasn't me. But that she was positive. She always talked to the king that was trapped inside of the what? The drug addict. You're better than this. Stand up, clean up, get your life together. We love you. Do you love yourself? We're going to keep loving you till you're able to love yourself. That's why meeting is important, fellowship. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to people, hugging people, getting phone numbers, all that. Going to H&I commitments. All that right there is important for me to start understanding what I did is not who I am. So the love helps me start to love myself. But I got to forgive me first so I can start loving me. Easy said than done. A lot of us come from years of resentments towards ourselves. How about excuses? Stop making excuses. Anybody? Stop making excuses. Anybody? I make excuses? Who make excuses not to show up? Come on. You speak on that? Excuses. Oh, you just raised your hand. Okay. All right. I made all the excuses not to go to treatment. Anybody been there before? Not to show up to go to what? The treatment. I need a babysitter. Who gonna feed my dog? I gotta go to the doctor first. Yeah, right. Excuses. All right. The opposite of excuses is what? Taking ownership. Who take ownership today? Very good. Who wanna speak on that? Why is that important? That's maturity. Taking ownership.
Secrets will keep you sick.
Secrets keep you sick. Very good. We men. Men protect, men provide, men produce, men sacrifice. All right. Gotta take ownership. Who got their paycheck and went to the sugar house first? And came home with a lie back here.
I got robbed.
Yeah, you see how everything's connected. And she knows, she knew. You're lying ass. Sleep on the couch, lying ass. All right, how about this right here? Stop making excuses. Start what? Having ownership for what we did, all right? How about this right here? Envy and jealousy. Haters. Any haters in the building? No haters in here?
Oh, absolutely.
Ah, okay. Envy. I like what you have, but I don't like what I don't got.
I'm a hustle harder for it.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's motivation. Envy. All right? She had nice long hair. But I had no hair. You know? She got a nice body, but I look like a bag of potatoes. He got a nice car outside, but I'm on a goddamn bus stop. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yo, hating. And I used to be a big hater. Big hater. Envy. Big hater. Envy and jealousy. All right? Jealousy is malicious. Jealousy reminds me of Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan.
Oh, I just want to say.
It reminds me of Michael X and Brother Baines. I think the list goes on and on. Reminds me of Amadeus. Right? Jealousy. It reminds me of the Bible. Joseph. His brothers threw him in the what? In the pit. Because he had big dreams. And they wanted to kill him. They said, no, let's sell him. Sold him into slavery. So he go from the pit to prison to the palace to the king. And the haters had to come back to him. That's how it is. Cats that dig ditches for us, they really digging it for who? Themselves. Envy and jealousy. Watch that. Never hate, congratulate. That's admiration. Start having admiration. Stop being envious and jealous of other people. All right? How about this right? Stop being impatient. Why is that dangerous? To be impatient. Huh?
A patient is any recipient of health.
You said something, Queen? What's your name?
Dominique.
Hey, Dominique. You impatient, Dominique?
Oh, yes, I am. Very.
All right. What you want right now, but you got to be patient to wait for it to happen.
A job.
Okay.
It'll go.
All right. Anything specific you want to do for us working?
My job back.
Huh?
I want my job back, but I can't get it. So.
What job was that?
Home health care.
Oh, okay. All right. Why?
Because my client dropped me. It was my boyfriend. And I was jealous and envious because he gave it to his son. And I was feeling some type of way. And I didn't want to give it to God, but you know, it's over. So my mother's going to help me.
Okay.
Because I have background violence, you know, my black background history is not good. So anybody wouldn't take me, you know, because I have assaults and things of that nature. So now, you know, my bills and things, but I'm fine on that end. But I was just like really angry, upset with them that, you know, I really was mad with you know, he got high and shit like that too. So I'm trying to do different, and things is, you know, I've been thinking about getting high, using and shit like that, but I'm doing better without, you know, the nagging of him calling me and shit, things of that nature. So, you know, it's working out for the best.
Very good.
Pretty much, yes.
Very
Yeah,
good.
pretty
How much
much.
time you have clean?
Stop complaining.
Ah, very good. How much time you have clean?
I've since May the 17th.
Hey, all right. God bless you. God bless you. Impatience. Anybody else impatient? Who want it right now? Come on, Drew.
I'm impatient with everything.
Okay.
I gotta have everything right now.
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it slowly.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing that, Drew. Come on.
So I be impatient. Like I like gambling sometimes, right? So like on Friday, I get my paycheck at lunch. Usually my chick come pick me up. I'm already grabbing her phone. She got the money on there. I'm already gambling before I cash my check. I owe money. That shit in the way.
Okay. All right. You working on that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. You
I
honest?
don't be trying to do it every week, but it happens.
Okay. Now we got our moments. Who's impulsive? Impulsive people are never patient. Impulsive people are never patient. They're always on the go. They're always up in something. They're always doing something. That's me. I'm working on that right there. Impulsive. Anybody here impulsive? Who act then think?
I did.
Act then think. I heard Xannies. You don't remember nothing when you do Xannies. Anybody took Xannies in here?
Yeah.
Wake up in jail, don't know why you in jail.
What the fuck?
Or you can steal from Walmart, a whole side of Walmart, and you think nobody see you. You want to speak on that? You want to speak on that?
With the Xannies?
Yeah. Just being impatient.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
What's your name?
Vicky. I'm an addict.
Hey, Vicky.
Yeah, I definitely am impatient with a lot of things, and I try to be. It's something I'm working on. It's not one of my strengths for sure. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send that clean, Vicky.
I have
Ricky. I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry, Ricky. All right, the consonants didn't come all the way up here.
I have, I think, 101 days.
All right, Ricky. God bless you. Thank you, Rick. I apologize. All right, hey. Listen, when people, you know what really make me impatient is when people take their time to talk. Because see, I know what I want to talk about. I know what I want to talk about. I know what I want to say. But some people, they pull their spiritual guns out and they hold the whole group hostage. And we could be talking about what type of coffee do you like? Is it Jamaican? Is it Colombian? Is it house blend? Is it decaf? But some people they won't talk about coffee first. They raise their hand and you call on them and they start going into November and December and winter and spring and fall. And who got hit last night? Who got shot? And you're talking about everything. Then they land on what?
That's how I just felt like I did. I started talking about everything else but.
But it was all connected though while you was what's that? Yeah, impatient. Yeah. Right. So I had to what? I had to slow me down and to listen. Because it's really hard for me to what? I'm impatient when it comes to listening. Especially when you take your time to talk. One time who know about Beacon Point? Who know about Kensington? Beacon Point. I had my brother come down there from Baltimore. He was sharing, right? And he stutters. And he spoke first. And I had to speak behind him. And he's like,
I'm gonna fight you.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hi. I know it's gonna be a long day. But he got through it. Finally, he got through it. But they had to harness me to what? To really listen. Because I'm impulsive and I'm fast moving. It's like I go to strip club. I got no patience at strip club when I used to go. All right? I used to go. I always wanted to know who was dating. The dollars, throwing it. No, you dating. That was me. Let's go. I want it now. That's why I didn't do dope. Because dope took too long to what? Get in my system and to make me, the nod and feeling good and all that, man. Coke was right now. Yeah. No patience. Beer. I didn't like beer. Beer just smelled like, it looked like piss. I had to get past the look of beer and drink the beer. Then I say, yo, I like beer. Crazy horse.
Oh, whoa.
Boilermakers.
Yeah.
Look inside of the beer. Yeah. Dancing all night long like Jim Morrison in the Doors.
Yeah.
Come with me. Anyway, stop flipping out. But anyway, Patient. I have no patience for what? For ignorance. How about the people that you driving and people in front of you and they get out the car, they don't get out the car, they talk to somebody on the steps. And they forget you there, they don't care you there. And you gotta patiently not get stupid because they might be strapped. And you got kids in the car. Or you got a purpose in your life and this person in front of you is ignorant. And I have no patience for ignorance. You got to thank for them. Is that true?
Yeah.
Who know about road rage? Anybody got road rage in here? No patience. Flipping out, yelling and screaming. You little bitch. Bam! What you say? Then they haul ass into a red light. And stir each other. Patience is very important. It's like somebody want their recovery to be what? They want to throw their recovery in the microwave.
Right.
Be clean for 2 months, want to do everything like they got a year clean. Microwave what? Recovery. Don't wait for nothing. Come on, brother.
So with the road rage yesterday, right? We was going to the mall and traffic on the way down there. Look, bro. So I'm parking on the right lane, and all these people coming on the exit, they want to go all the way to the fucking end and try to cut everybody off. I ain't with none of that shit. What you talking about? I'm going all the way to the end, bumper to bumper. Yeah, all right, got me fucked up. Yeah, all right. I don't let it buy cars and tango. Yeah, all right.
Prime example.
Nah, fight. We ain't doing this.
What's your name again, brother? Mike. Yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah, right. That's the brother who gave us a ride up. Yeah, good brother right there. Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, my mama always say this. You can be dead right. Everybody heard it? Everybody heard that? You can be dead right. Like Mike said, it's my turn to go. But somebody want to what? Haul ass and invade my space. I can say no, not today. I can what? Crash and burn or die. You could be what? Dead right. How many mothers drive their daughters to fights?
Yeah.
How about fathers more animated in the stands than their sons? Put my son back in the game.
Yeah.
That's a bad call, man. Ref. Yeah. This been got crazy like that. Yo, it got crazy. Parents are more animated than their children. Yo, ain't they more into the bag than what their kids? Impatient. And look, I get impatient with a lot of people, some people too, right? Who don't put the same energy in their recovery like they do when they were using. You know what I'm talking about? Cigarettes, haul-assing. Time to get dosed, haul-assing. Phone time, haul-assing. Group time, senior citizen. Open up their mouth like a goddamn snap turtle. Get out. Same energy to die. Same energy to what? Live. Patience is very important. Lose patience, we become what? Impatience. All right? How about right here? Oh, who remember back in the day we was little boys and little girls, and we used to put soil in a cup. Remember those days? You put soil in a cup and say that go get a bean from your cabinet, put the bean in the soil, and put the styrofoam. We do it in high school. You put it in the window in your school, in your class, and you start to mark the dates. And just be waiting like, damn, it doesn't happen yet. Nothing grew yet. Next week, nothing grew yet. And then all of a sudden you see something like a knuckle come up like this. And that's the part of the what? Of the plant. And then before you know it, it springs like this. I'm like, oh, wow, look. Patience. It took time for a seed. The patience of a what? A mustard seed. And the mustard seed is this small, I believe. But when it grows, it's like a tree that, 10 lumberjacks can knock down. Patience is very important. Lose patience, we become what? Impatient. My man 50 Cent said this. When he got shot and lived, they would have offered him a deal. He told them no. By him telling them no and being patient, he met Dr. Dre. Patience is big. Big. Rest in peace, I miss Big. Big was in Brooklyn. And he was doing tapes from Mr. C. Mr. C. That was a DJ. Right. And Unsigned Hype was Hype at the time. And they passed it what to Mr. C was his DJ. And Matty C was the A&R at Source or whatever like that. So my thing is God was an orchestrator. able to take one from Brooklyn to Manhattan. Puffy heard it all around Brooklyn trying to find Biggie. Patience. It happened when it's supposed to happen. Everybody hear that? Take our hands out of it and let it organically do its thing. Lose patience, we become impatient. How about this right here? Stuffing. Who stuff your pain? Stuff your hurt. Stuff your anxiety. Stuff your worries. Stuff your past. Stuff your hurts. Stuff your pains. Stuff your insecurities. Stuffers. And you be a big turkey. Because we want stuffing. Everybody talking about, all you do is put gravy on me. I'm done. Stuffing. Chicken. Stuffing. I'll tell you about the hot dog story. I was hungry. Got 4 hot dogs. Didn't smell them. Put them in a pan. Ate them. Felt better. Next day, woke up. My stomach was like Kensington. My stomach was like Ukraine and Russia. My stomach was like, Vietnam. And I got on the L, and I got up at 8th and Market, and I got up and went to the bathroom, but the bathroom was closed, and the bathroom is always open at 8th and Market. So I had to hold my butt cheeks together and move like a penguin to the elevator, up the elevator, upstairs to 8th and Market. Burger King's on the corner, bum rush the door, sit down, and explode. Everything was inside of me. And I didn't give a damn what you heard or what you smelled. I got free. Yeah, it's real. That's the story of the 4 hot dogs. I might put that in the chapter, but anyway. But stuffing, and that's how we gotta let that stuff out. Listen, if I can't talk to y'all, I gotta talk to them. If I can't talk to them, I better write it. But it gotta come out of me some way, somehow or another. Because that right there can what? Short circuit my recovery, keep us sick. Very good. Stuffing, confessing. Remember, who liked The Godfather? I love The Godfather. Now I understand it, right? But Godfather 3, people said they didn't like 3. I love 3. 3 was good. Andy Garcia, good actor, right? But Michael Al Pacino confessed to the priest and said he killed what? Fredo. He ordered a hit on his brother. And he's a diabetic. He had to drink some candy and some juice. And he felt better that he confessed. He was holding it so long. He had to get it out of him. He confessed. They ordered a hit on what? His father's son. Yes, confession. Anybody got to do any confession? Anybody got to confess anything to feel better, to stop stuffing? Secrets keep us what? Sick. How about running? Who run for themselves? Runners. Emotional sneakers on. Haul assing. Who run for themselves? Anybody? Nobody run for themselves? I used to always run. Who run from responsibilities? Who has sex multiple times with the same woman? And she said, I'm pregnant. You run. I ran. That ain't my baby. That ain't my baby. Now she a whore. But she wasn't a whore when I was laying down with her. But now she a bunch of names because now she says she's pregnant. I always ran from responsibilities. I'm 52. I always stood up as a man, but I was a boy. But today I'm a man. I take ownership for what I do today. All right? Who run? Who got fear issues? You run from your fears. Afraid of success, running. Afraid of failure, running. Afraid of the unfamiliar, running. Afraid of rejection, running. Afraid of me being vulnerable, running. Afraid of the face what the kids got to say about me because I wasn't there. Absentee parent, running. Running for the law, definitely running. Let's keep moving, all right? So stop running and start confronting. Everybody hear that? Who respect the disease of addiction? I do. I respect the disease of addiction. It's not to be played with. How about when you go down to when you can ride the L? Every stop is dope fiends. Yep. Allegheny, there. Somerset, there. Erie, there. Torresdale, there. Bridget Pratt, there. Girard Avenue, there. 52nd and Market. I'm always getting proposition. Oh, here, we got loud out. You know about loud? Oh, here, we got some loud out. I said, I'm already loud. I don't need no loud. Give me some quiet. Give me some quiet. I'm already loud. I don't need no goddamn loud. The hell is loud? The drug dealers are ass backwards today. Hustling with goddamn black hoodies on. 90 degrees. Passing out. Yeah, right? Car pull up. They just got everybody in the car right here. You don't know if that's a goddamn cop. Handcuffs, tit. Madness. Oh, running with your pants under your ass. and wonder why you got caught. You're running. Running. Yo, I don't know why the hell is going on with these hoodies, and it's hot out here, man. This generation is lost. It's lost. It's lost. How about this right here? What's this? We gotta stop what? Running and start confronting. Stop stuffing and start confessing. Stop being impatient and start being patient. Stop being envy and jealous and start having admiration. Stop making excuses, start having ownership. Stop holding resentments and start practicing forgiveness. Stop lying and start being honest. Stop listening and hanging around negative people. Start listening and hanging with positive people. Stop complaining and start being what? Being grateful. How about this? Who live in the past? Who live in the past and who live in the future? That's big. Who live in the past and who live in the future? Anybody? Why is that dangerous? If I go to the past, it's for reference. The last time I hung with them, I went to jail. Reference. The last time I hung with her, the clinic. Reference. Everybody hear that? Last time we went down there, we got high. I got high. Reference. I don't stay there. I don't live there. I don't build a tent there, a tree house there. Right? I just go there for reference, but I don't live in the past. How about the future? Futuristic people. They always talk in the future. When I get my money, I'm going to get a mansion. When I get my money, I'm going to take a trip. When I get my money, I'm going to do this. Yo, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And it's not even what? Here. We don't know if we're going to wake up what? Tomorrow. Live in the past and live what? In the future. But guess what? We got to start living in the what? Today. Who living in the day today? All right. Who said that? You live in the day today? Why is it important to stay in the day? Just for the day program.
Because that's all I can deal with. Really, me. That's all I can do. Stay, and not even the day. I stay in the minute, the moment, basically. Because I get lost. I do too much. So I just got to
stay in the day.
Yeah, the moment by moment.
Very good. That's important. Who project? Like you talking about. See, when I don't stay in the present, I'm always in the future. And I talk about next month and next week and next year, next century, et cetera, but I miss what? The present. Who said great things when you was locked up in jail? When I come home, I'm going to go to a meeting. When I come home, I'm not going to go down there. When I go down there, I'm going to do this. And then just the goddamn opposite I said I was going to do in jail. Talking in the future. Stay in the day. Stay in the day, stay out the past. Everybody hear that? Stay out the past, stay out the future, stay in the day. It's nice to have goals for the future, but stay in today. Very important, right? How about this right here? How about fear? Stop living in fear. Who fear? Who got fear issues in here? What are you afraid of, Karen?
I'm afraid to fail, but I'm also afraid to succeed.
Afraid of failure and afraid to succeed. That's like a double-edged sword. Like an oxymoron. Listen, check this out. I got to fail to what? Win. And winning is what? Succeed. You believe that? Success comes from failure.
Well, I already did. I just had 4.5 years sober and then relapsed bad.
Okay.
But I didn't lose any of my material things. I just lost my fucking mind.
Okay. Or you didn't apply the information that you knew, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't ever work a program. I had 4 years and I realized that there's a difference between sober and clean.
Hey, please help us.
I never once went to a meeting. I didn't have a sponsor. That's what I was. I was miserable. So now this time, it was my first time coming into meetings. I had almost 2 months. I relapsed for a day and I'm beating the shit out of myself. I feel like shit, but I'm not living in the past. I'm getting over it. I'm just trying to move forward.
Very good. That's good, Karen. God bless you. That's good food right there. Fear. Fear is the catalyst. Failure is the catalyst for what? Success. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
How you see it is how we treat it. Right. Who afraid of success? So we self-sabotage. Off of dope, back on dope. Off of crack, back on crack. Out of jail, back in prison. Stop selling drugs, back to selling drugs. Have my mind, lose my mind. Have your woman, lose our woman. Have your man, lose your man. Have a good job, lose that job. I find a way to kill what I'm trying to build. Self-sabotagers. Self-sabotagers. Every level, there's a devil. Stay out of here. This is the psych ward. This is the circus. This is clowns live up here. Midgets up here. Knife throwers up here. High wire acts up here. If you're a Muslim, the Quran need to be here. You ain't a Muslim, the word of God needs to be here. NA, stay here. AA, same thing. You Buddhist, recovery Dharma, here. You Jewish, the Torah needs to live here. To clean up a sick, stink mind. Because this right here play games. It's insidious, cunning, baffling, progressive, and it's fatal. Fear of success, so I self-sabotage. Fear of failure, so I won't try. Get on your march, get set, we don't go. Who's afraid of rejection? Is rejection good? Is bad? Is all rejection bad?
No.
What's good rejection? What's a good rejection? Anybody? What's a good rejection? Who got a good example for a good rejection? You was rejected, but it was a blessing.
My job.
Your job? That girl. Drew, come on.
The drug dealer told me no.
Drug dealer?
The drug dealer told me no. It was a blessing.
Y'all heard that? He said a drug dealer told him no. You had money, Drew?
Yeah, I had money. Drug dealer told me no. He didn't like me because of my tremors. He thought I was, you know.
Mike, okay. Yeah.
And the way I talked, you know, he thought I was a cop or all strung out. But it was just me on a normal day. I'm sober and I wanted to get something and he was serving. So he told me no, but it's a blessing because I took that money and did something productive with it.
Everybody hear that? All right, that's what. Thank you for sharing that, Drew. Anybody rejection? You said something?
I said when he said the drug dealer.
Drug dealer told you what?
They ain't telling me. I just was saying it just to say it.
Okay. Have you ever been rejected?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You ever had good rejection? Like what?
Work. That's mainly it though.
How about the kids? Never had to deal with that with kids?
My kids?
Yeah. Okay.
Other kids probably, yeah, but I don't mind it because somebody else kids.
Okay.
Not really. No. I had a lot of rejection, but it ain't nothing I look back on and be upset.
Okay. How much time you got, Clean? What's your name again? Courtney. How much time you got, Clean, Courtney?
For my drug, 8 years.
8 years?
Mm-hmm. For my drug, yes.
Okay. And the other?
Just let's describe, but.
Okay. Rejection. I got rejected a lot. Dash, you been rejected?
Yeah.
Was it good or bad?
Bad.
Yeah? You never had a good rejection?
Yeah.
Like what? Oh, wait a minute, y'all.
Said no.
Come on, huh?
Says no.
Okay. Was you mad?
Accepted.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
All
You
right.
can do everything you want in life.
All right.
But I'm mature, I'm of age, I know things happen. And just will know. You
Okay.
can't make it work like you know. Take it on the chin, keep it moving.
Okay.
Somebody else, eventually somebody gonna say yes.
Okay. All right. Everybody right here. Who got faith? One more we done. Who got faith? Your life will get better. Faith without works is what?
Yeah.
Who got faith in here?
Better than them.
You do? Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, what's up?
I got faith in God. Totally. And this program, right, today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have a lot of faith in that.
That's good. How you feel today?
I feel great.
Awesome. Any temptations? Any struggles?
Yeah. I got to go to court next week, and I'm going to be going to jail for driving under DUI, suspended, no license.
You know you're going to jail for a fact?
They told me.
How much time you might be doing?
90.
90 days? Okay. Will you get your license back?
Yeah. Eventually.
A year and a half.
A year and a half? In 90 days? Any fines?
Always
Yeah.
fine. They want money,
Yeah.
plus lock them up. Always fine.
Okay.
They can't
What
give
county
them
is this?
weekends.
Delaware County.
Delaware County?
They don't work. They
That's
can't give them
township
weekends.
cops.
Yeah.
They can do whatever
They
they
don't
want.
play that.
Okay.
And for weekends.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go. My dad was like, he's got dementia and all that. He's 88, and he dropped in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And I called 5 people to take me there, and no one was answering the phone at 7:30 in the morning. And I drove, and I got called. And it was simple as that.
Okay.
I didn't hear that, baby.
Thanks for sharing that, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that hurts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm smarter than that, but it was, catch-22 for a minute.
But you're going in
I
there
made
sober,
a decision.
That's good.
Okay.
It's for weekend.
How much time you got clean now?
3 weeks.
Hey, all right. Keep your joy, brother, all right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right, very good. Last one, y'all. People pleasing. Stop people pleasing and start pleasing God. Who people pleasing here? Anybody? Come on, we listening. People pleasers. All right, that's good, Mike. All right. I wish I was that brave early.
My family. I'm a people pleaser with my family for sure.
You people please with your family?
Yeah.
All right, okay. How about when they piss you off? You know what I'm talking about, like this. Like say you give, Karen, right? And it's not reciprocated back to you. Do you feel some type of way?
Yeah, but then I just ask them for money and they give me money. But it's bad. It's toxic. I'm learning that that's not like good love for my family.
Okay. You spoil?
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker. But it's not good. It's not good. It's not good because I'm learning that I would rather be loved with like time and attention by my family than just like here you go money, go do this, and this.
Right. Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing that. That's some of that step work talk right there. Very good. Anybody else? She said people please family. Anybody else people please? Nobody.
Lies.
People pleasing.
I just do it for the right reason. If I have, I'll bless my family. That's all.
It was hard for me to tell somebody no.
I can tell.
Without feeling guilty. Anybody hear that?
What's all like that?
But see, you know what? You know what made me change? I just got tired of the nonsense. Because see, when you give, it breeds takers. Takers never give. They always taking. And they inconsiderate.
Somebody told me I was selfish, so I don't know.
Are you?
I don't know.
It's a look like selfless versus what? Selfish. Selfless means I'm dealing with what? Your needs. If my man Drew, right?
That's Drew.
Drew, right? That's Drew right here, right? Drew. My man Lou, right?
Blue.
Lou, if he needs shoes, I got him. That's selfless.
Right.
He needs soap, I got him. That's selfless. He needs a cigarette, that's on him.
Right.
Because that's a want, that's not a need. I'm selfless to help you at your needs. Some people will people please what people needs and what they want. And that used to be me. Hard to tell somebody no, especially women. A woman was the only woman. A woman could only get me on a roller coaster. I don't like roller coasters. I don't like going up is no problem. It's just coming down. And the woman is just like, she's like, come on, let's get on the roller coaster. All right. Now I'm fronting, acting like I'm strong and I'm brave, like I'm Spartacus. I'm a scared ass chicken. People pleasing. People please. Hey, let me ask you this: who's getting clean for somebody else other than you? Anybody say that? Who's getting clean for somebody else other than yourself? I've been there. Come on, we listening.
It's not good though.
Why you say that?
You gotta do you. Can't do it for somebody else. I was trying. Me and my mom's not like. I love my mom. We're gonna get that out of the way. But I left my house when I was 13 and came here. And me and my mom ain't that tight, you know what I'm saying? But when she was getting sick, damn, you know what I'm saying? I need to act up, stop acting up, and help out and stuff. And it was like they kept pushing me to the wrong. You get what I'm saying? It's like they know I don't lie. My parents know me as a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So my help is here's this money. Here's this money. Now it's different. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you this money because I don't do that. I'm doing it now. You know what I mean? So it was like, Mom, I'm not doing this for you. I got to do it for myself first. Then I can come do it for you or tell you, Mom, I made it. But if I'm doing it for you, I'm really getting high. Because when I'm not with you, I'm going to get high because I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it for you.
Right. Everybody hear that?
Yes.
Once I learned that I'm doing it for me, then I can come and be like, Mom, I'm clean. My best friend piss tests me. And guess what? He do get high on weed. You know, with the license and all that. He don't do nothing. I'm like, dude, why are you doing it? Like, Luke, you gotta really do it for yourself, not for nobody else.
That what he told you?
Yeah, he was like, if I'm here and I'm blowing, you think I'm gonna pass you this? I'm gonna fuck you up if you ask me for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, but it helped. You know what I'm saying? It really helped.
And that's a true friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a couple minutes ago, you said something about like Kensington, right?
Yeah.
Like it might sound crazy. I go to Kensington to help, but I really go help myself. Because if I see it, I don't want to live in a tent, JD. Like I don't care how high I'll be. I'm not want to live in a tent.
Oh, it's good to get out the car in Kensington.
And that man right there just talked.
I know him.
Know me personally. And he can tell you, like, my baby mom's lived in a tent. Like, how the hell could I tell my daughter?
Stepson lived in a tent.
You see what I'm saying? How could I tell her? So I keep my daughter away from all of this. But for real, I wasn't keeping her away from all of this. I was doing. So I had to put myself where, if I tell my daughter, go get a GED, I had to go get a GED so I could tell her to go get school. I can't tell you stop smoking weed if I'm smoking weed.
Right.
So I stopped doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Was I sad? Yeah, because I liked it what I was doing, but it wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? And little by little, I was looking at my wife and son that he knows, like, yo, how I'm looking like them? I never looked like them before. Like, no, I gotta stop. I keep my son away from me because he don't want to change. He know that. He right back there. He don't want to change, so. I left, I used to work for the show Jackass and all that. I was around drugs too much, you know what I'm saying? But I can't tell my kids to stop doing something if I'm there doing it.
Right.
So I left it alone.
Good dad.
That's right. Let's give it to him, y'all. Go food, brother. That's beautiful. Leading by what? Example. Very good. Anybody else? Who please God today? You try your high power to your best of your ability. Try to please. All right. Do you know He's a forgiving God, a loving God?
Yes, he is.
Without a doubt. Very good. Don't beat yourself up. All right. If He forgave us, why I'm still holding myself what? Hostage. Very good. Listen, everybody good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yo, listen. We'll be back in 2 weeks. New topic. Same passion. Who woke us up, y'all?
God.
What's that?
Accept the things we cannot change. The courage to change the things we can. And the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. All right, y'all. You're welcome. Who?
Why you not, yo? Why you not on